Hello, it is I, Koreina Cat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough on my new character, Xaeus. Anyway, so we are so close. We could see the finish line for ARR. So close. I counted, and according to the list I found online, we have 22 quests left as of this moment right now. So, don't know exactly when we'll get it done, but, you know, the goal is to get everything done before Dawn Trail comes out. Which that's a whole thing. So, without further ado, begin! I don't know where we left off. It's fine. The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Xalia. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial Castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now that Castrum Sentry houses prisoners from the Garleans whom the Garleans deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we will require an effective strategy, and if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man that may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He is stationed at the Observatorium in Kurthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Oh. Okay. Don't just laugh maniacally.
Why not?
Because it's rude. I love how everything in here is like slightly off. Ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo. Oh, sweet. To Kurthus! Kurthus. Onwards, Xaeus. To the Observatorium. Yes, it's down south. You see what I mean, though? From earlier? The whole, like, when you spawn in, you usually go one direction, and...
Yeah. Didn't grab what?
I didn't grab a drink before I sat down.
Oof.
It's fine. I'll just die a slow death. Cries and thirst. Oh no. At least this one's spacious enough for you to just fly straight up like that. That other one was a little cramped. It shows that he's down. I don't think he's not in this building. I think he was in one of those flat buildings. Yes. Beep beep. Hello, Portelaine, sir. We are back with more things that we need help with.
Ah, Xalia, the woman who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company?
We need your help. Yastrola needs our help.
You're an associate of Istrola. But of course. Lord Urianger confided to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. Everything alright?
Okay. Let's see. Everything's fine. Yes. Yes.
Have some gloves.
Nope, I'm stealing your money, old man.
My wallet. Castrum Sentry. What interests have you in all the What interest have you all in the Imperials?
Let's try to take a drink. They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated.
I see. That might explain our scout's report. They observed 4 prisoners being led into the castrum. A Huron woman, an Ellison man, and 2 Lalafels. 1 male and 1 female.
It's them. It has to be. Minfillia, Urianger, Papalymo, and Tataru.
If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident.
Incident?
An Imperial airship made an emergency landing here in Kurthis not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be damned. It's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those 2 rascals to escape. We must find them, Xaeus, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter.
The way she just snapped her head over to look at him and how her eyes look, I just hear static noises.
Oh.
Like, terrifying.
Freeing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapes, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now.
If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow scions prisoner in hopes of understanding the echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not scions, nor do they know aught of the echo. As Lord Portelaine said, this may prove to our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Nod. Stoic nod.
Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this.
So they're not scions, but we've already helped them? They helped us?
A little bit of both.
Ooh. It's the mean girls.
Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Ratatin, you depart for Castrum Occident. Is it? Yeah, I guess it would be Occident. You depart for Castrum Occident at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Vilburn. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half our forces to it? I have given you nothing. I have given you nothing, Praefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
So that would be why she's just insanely obsessed with him. He's also indulging that.
Oh my, yes.
Oh God. Oh, I didn't know that. I feel so alone now, though. Where did the Scions go? Y'all just up and left me. Hey, so I just had a weird-ass vision, but, you know, whatever.
My purpose here is to reconnoiter Gaulian activity along Abalathia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with the Stola. Now, the report of the Imperial's airship emergency landing came to us by way of Zemail Darkhold, situated to the west.
Oh.
Yay!
Oh, no.
Our man stationed at the entrance, a knight named Briselt. A knight named Briselt. So many names in such a short time span is awful. A knight named Briselt may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the Fury grant you strength. What does cartilage behind you have to say?
What do you mean? He has a quest.
Is it for a dungeon?
Or to fear.
Oh, I think that's the quest for Zemail Darkhold.
Oh, so I don't actually go in there?
I guess not.
Sweet. I'm sure I need to unlock all these later. Guess we'll find out. You just crash landed.
No, my car. You stand before Zemail Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portelaine. So you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have since been sighted in the area seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be friends of yours, he said. I'm sure you did. Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near Orm Vale, situated southwest west of here.
Oh, that's so much worse.
That is part of the story.
Oh, God.
I suggest you take your search there. Seek out a knight named Piermont. He should be able to assist you. Is something the matter? You have streaks of ice on your face.
Or a bale.
Once you get over the smell, it's not so bad.
I'm just gonna continuously ugly cry until it's over.
Completely fair.
I don't want to go in there.
The Imperial airship, I saw it approach the land with mine own 2 eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again, but not before it had deployed a detachment of troops. Gruff orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. Have some pets.
That's cool. You just carry these on you for no reason, right? Give me the pants. Ew.
You know, you can kind of smell it from out here.
I'm sure. Ugh.
There were prisoners aboard the ship, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Gallians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried the door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked 2 sets of footprints, one large and one small. If you search the area, mayhap you will be able to follow the prints to their owners.
Yay! Wild dodo hunts begin again! Oh, these are very little footprints. They're like the size of a toddler. I see nothing but snow and an ice spirit. Nope. Gaia, did you...
Did she do something?
I think she went upstairs and was chewing on the windowsill again.
No.
What is that you just spit out at me? What is that? Huh? She like just shot it out of the side of her mouth. Alright, she's taking it to you. Have fun. Oh, God. I see nothing. Also, that means that some of the stuff that we dealt with probably could have been handled if we just mentioned Yashola's name.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have to have gone through such a damn runaround.
To be fair, there's no way we could have known, and she would have had no real reason to mention it.
That's fair, I guess. These are all very tiny baby footprints. God, this takes forever.
Yeah.
This is the absolute slowest searching ever. Well, that looks about right. Just cutting through them. Wedge, buddy. You alright?
So cold. I want to go home. Ah! Oh, please don't hit me. I'm not nearly as succulent as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear. Whoa! Exolia, it's you. Thank goodness you're here. It's been awful. The Gallians were snapping at our heels like a hungry bag of wolves. I was all hell-bent on invading them. Thrice. And when I finally found cover, it hit me how cold and hungry I was.
You're fine, I got you. Where's Biggs though? We're still missing a guy.
But Biggs, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success?
Well, I got Wedge, but Biggs is still missing.
Track down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now, what of Biggs? You cut out there for a second.
Biggs is still missing.
I can hear you shaking your head. I see. Well, it hardly surprises me the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he's always taken care of him. I've scoured the area surrounding the Darkhold, but have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we want to know for a fact that Biggs headed west. We know for a fact that Biggs headed west. With both Ida and Ishtola helping out, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Ishgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let us meet there. There, I hope. Was that Master Garland you spoke with?
So, can, like, people hear the link shells?
I guess.
Every single person just automatically interacts like they just heard the exact same conversation I did.
There's supposed to be a good amount of static over them, too, so that's even more surprising.
Yeah. Ugh. Mm-hmm.
After 5 long years? Thank God goodness he's alive. I'm feeling better now, Vexalia. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive.
Oh, Wedge, you poor, sweet summer child. Onwards. That location. Well, it's been fun.
Did you find anybody?
I found Wedge. He was hiding under a bridge.
Oh, good. Wait, the bridge I was standing on?
Yes.
No,
No, drop me down. No, down. Thank you. Oh shit, did I already do her voice? Does she have one? Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to the frozen corner of the realm? This poor little child. Oh, it would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I will bring you a hot broth. That is very sweet of you. How are you feeling now, then? Stay here as long as you need. Same goes for you, friend. 'Tis plain you have had a... You have had... 'Tis plain you have a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. Thanks. I'm fine, though, but thank you.
I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Biggs is still all alone in the cold, with Garleans on his heels. He lured the enemy away for my sake, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Ixalia. But do you think you could search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion of where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. Perhaps if you talk to each and every single one of them, in order of greatest distance to greatest distance.
Clearly. A Rogadan gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes unduly, but there is a cave situated a short distance to the south. We call it the Fury's Gaze, and it may be worth the while to investigate. I make the suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, maybe he elected to pass us by. Oh. a story reason for why he wouldn't just go to where people are.
Yeah.
Onwards! Farther south!
Don't touch anything.
Clearly. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That might be easier said than done, Xaeus. I'm just letting you know now.
What? Why do you say that?
No reason. No particular reason.
Oh.
Oh. This is definitely a, Alright, well, I didn't see Biggs. Onwards, back. Back to Monumental Hope? I mean... No, that's the title of the quest. Whoops. Monument Tower. Yeah. I'm sorry, Wedge. I didn't see him. He wasn't where that lady said he would be.
Ixalia, were you able to learn anything? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were?
No, I was not.
Oh. Not in this area. Well, that stands to reason, I suppose, seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? We can't give up, Ixalia. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cold or is recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry, Biggs' chance of survival grows slimmer by the moment. I'd help, but my feet are frozen.
Uh-huh. Clearly. Up the tower I go, up the tower I go, I'm walking up the tower because they told me to. Up the tower. Oh, good God. Up the tower we go. Oh, dear God, I almost fell off. Up the tower we go. That would have been bad. Ha! Almost
Stairs
to...
extreme.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I know, right? Oh.
My friend is lost in the wilderness, you say?
I read his name as Ignance.
Oh.
I don't even know. Oh my God.
If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Darkhold, it is possible he made for Whitebrim. To reach it, one must travel through Danifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. Good luck parsing that one out. While I make no guarantee that your search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. About a moon ago, near broke my neck when I slipped and took a tumble. All the way down.
Yeah, you said watch the stairs. Okay, I'll watch the stairs, that's for sure. Whoop! I broke my legs. Come on, Xaeus.
See, Wedge, you don't really need legs. You just have to have will and spirit.
It hurts so much. Oh my God. Oh God.
How do you keep doing that?
It's better than walking back down the stairs.
You know what? I don't disagree.
I'm just gonna sit here and ugly cry the rest of the way. Oh, pretty. I'm just gonna sit here and ugly cry. Oh, hey, look, it's Y'shtola and Yida and not Xaeus. Sorry, Xaeus. go. Oh, he's a pugilist?
Not really, but he uses those weapons.
I see.
Oh, our orders are to take you back, dead or alive. Which will it be, engineer?
Oh.
Why don't you come and find out, Tinhead?
Ah, Xaeus. It is well that you are here. The situation is grave. Biggs is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Ida has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me. All right, let's get in there. Whoop, whoop.
Whoa. He's not alone! Kill them all!
Oh. Yeah.
How did you know where to find me? Hold your ground. Reinforcements are coming.
Oh, great.
The more the merrier. I'll pound you all into the next umbrella. Ida, less provoking and more pummeling, if you would be so kind. Vanguards, destroy them!
Oh. Ida, you might want to move. No? Okay. Now that checks out.
Xaeus, stay close to Biggs.
Where the hell did he go?
I'll bite your bloody kneecaps off.
Whoops. Oh. Oh no. I just brought every AoE possible down this way. My bad. Oh, that's a boss dude. Damn it. God, the NPCs do not know how to dodge, man.
Oh my, no. How many of them are there? More than are conducive to merriment. Next time, Ida, have a care what I... This is the last of them. Never mind.
Yeah, that's right. Fight me. Fight me, you robot. Yes! I did it!
Oh, my thanks. Another moment, and I would have... Oh.
He has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Hey, Arm Vale's right there. We could just walk right into that. Monument Tower, you say? That's what I'm choosing to hear you say. Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Ah, I love reunions. Dude, I cannot get my voice as high as Ida's. She's gonna sound like all the Lalafels I ever do.
So we're the best.
Onwards, back to Monument Tower. Do 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 do. Nope, that's an actual song. Can't sing that. Hey, hey, I'm not in the car yet. Wait, wait. Onwards.
Good work on rescuing Biggs.
I did it! I saved the city!
So do you like being a hero yet, or...
What's this hero business you talking about? I just like punching people in the face.
Clearly.
Yeah. Hey Wedge, are they back? Yes, they are.
I cannot thank you enough, Exolia, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you all so much.
Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not?
Well, yes. It's just, it's just. I didn't think,
Oh,
I didn't think I had to see him again.
poor Wedge. It's okay, little buddy.
I owe the lot of you my life, and you saved Wedges too, Exolia. I'm losing count of how many I owe you.
At least like 2.
Biggs, Wedge. Gods, it's good to see you two again. Chief, it's you. It's really you. In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alphino told me of the raid on the Waking Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint.
Every time I go to take a drink, man. It must have been awful. There's one thing I don't understand, though. How did the Garleans get there so fast? I mean, the immortal flame should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sand, I noted not to miss an horizon, nothing at all, to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Garleans came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of that kind used by the Asians. Oh.
Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we were aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfillia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, but was probably moons or maybe only weeks. And then, without warning, the Imperials collected the pair of us and put us on another vessel, which we found out was bound for Garlemald, much to our dread. We knew that if we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So, risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. In the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as they say, is history. Ha. If I didn't know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That will have been Biggs' handiwork, like as not. You always were resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Aw, shucks. Ixalia, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude.
Seems like it's going around. You guys just wait till I cash in on this IOUs.
There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfillia and the others still want for rescue.
Synchronous head nod.
All right, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for.
Yeah, what for?
Hurrah!
Yes!
Man, he's a much better leader than Alphino.
Alphino, you suck, man.
Congratulations.
I just exploded before their very eyes.
Thank goodness you found me, Xaeus. I would have frozen or drowned or been eaten by a mud puppy if it wasn't for you.
Poor Wedge. He struggled so much.
I knew the chief was still alive. Deep down, I always knew. And he looks healthy, too. Well, he could do with a shave, I suppose, but other than that.
Oh, no. Do not put that in his head. Okay, he looks much better with the facial hair, alright? No.
Thanks to you, Biggs and Wedge are with us again. Now we must find a way to rescue Minfillia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what I've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. 'Tis a good place as any to prepare, and better than most. The road leading east, then south, will get you there. Be careful not to explode on the way. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission.
Onwards! Come into my castrum! Onwards to Mordona. Yay. Mordona? Yay. The perks of having someone fly you around to get teleports. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well met, friend. What brings you to Revenant's Toll?
We're looking for a way to get into Castrum Sentry.
Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry? And you want to rescue them? I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen about the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected.
If the Garleans were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they will do to Minfillia and the others. We must act with the greatest stealth. Ooh, you got the wrong person for that, just saying.
Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration.
But with security so tight, how are we going to smuggle ourselves in?
Why, I've a mind to walk through the front door.
Huh? The front door?
Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in.
That's not at all going to be suspicious, but sure.
For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. Huh, that's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities to borrow the equipment. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage Eorzeans would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumont. The fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry besides. I've no doubt that he'd want to be of aid.
Ida and I shall go to
Reconnoiter.
reconnoiter, whatever that means, Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had a chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Xaeus. Let's do this. Yay.
Reconnoiters. It's basically the verb form of reconnaissance.
Oh. Sometimes I wonder, Yida, are there ever times when you're not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Y'shtola, and you're beginning to remind me of Papalymo.
Aside from Ida and Papalymo, I think that was the first, like... Okay, let's see. So, Scion's interaction with each other have been like Thancred and Minfillia, briefly, Ida and Papalymo, briefly, and and just now, and I think that's about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm looking for Glaumund.
Looking for Glaumont, are you? Well, you found him, whoever you are.
God, that's an ugly face. Yeah, I need to get into Castrum Sentry.
That is mean and accurate. Hey, you're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry and you need my help? Heh, something tells me we're going to get along just fine.
If you ignore the fact I just insulted you. But yeah, alright. Well, that's where this one's gonna end today, so will we get into Castrum Sentry and be able to help the Scions? Find out next time on Final Fantasy XIV Men Scenario Quest playthrough. Bye-bye!